am the founder, or Trevor and I together have founded Cornerstone. We've been running since 1998, when we opened a bank account with £10 and set off on a journey. And here we are 23 years later, and God is still doing incredible things. So in terms of our history, we started off particularly doing forever fostering. So we have a family of families, and in 21 months we placed 21 children into families, and I think all but 3 of those children were eventually adopted. And so one of the things that is astonishing about Cornerstone's history really is the amount of fostering into adoption that we've done. So the average across the nation is 15% of children who are fostered become adopted. Ours is 75%. And in terms of post-order, we have a 0 adoption breakdown rate. And the reason for that is that our social workers are awesome, our families are awesome, and our God is awesome. So we would say that we're just ordinary people with an extraordinary call, and that we are living our lives according to Matthew 25. I'm sure it's a scripture that you're all familiar with. Then the King will say to those on his right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, enter into your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and take you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to help you?" And the King will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." I remember this scripture being something that was so powerful for us right at the beginning, and particularly that sense of the calling of God, that I was a stranger and you took me in. That the children that come to Cornerstone are indeed strangers, they're the children of strangers, and we open our homes to these children because they are in such desperate need. They are in need of food and clothing, they get sick, quite often they do end up on the other side of the law. And all of these issues really are things that Jesus has asked us in terms of his final commissioning call to make part of our lives. And I remember as a social worker thinking, I can chronicle the lives of lots of children, or I can change the lives of a few. And so Trevor and I together have 8 children. We've got fostered children, adopted children, as well as birth children. And over the years of Cornerstone, we've literally seen dozens and dozens of children whose lives have been changed, quite miraculously, and we don't have time to go into all of the stories. But in terms of why we do it, it's because it is a missional call. In terms of what it is that we do, we are registered with Ofsted, and so we are a service that is able to recruit and train and approve foster carers. And then when people have gone through the process, if they choose to then adopt, we can support them through our post-adoption support service.